Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Al Bond. I'm the CEO of the Avalon Foundation. I want to welcome you all to the Stoltz Pavilion. This project took a lot of people to make it happen, and I'm not going to name all of them, but I do want to call out Kabam Entertainment for providing most of the sound and light that is going to make this performance go. Rao Engineering gave us all of the architectural work, all of the engineering work that we needed, so thank you. We're not able to turn these fire pit tables on at this point. We're having some conversations with the fire marshal and other officials about that. But Sharp Energy has donated 100% of the propane for as long as we're running this place. So thank you, Sharp. And the big one, the Stoltz family, who gave us a major grant in order to purchase this tent and the restroom trailer and all the things that make this project possible. So Jack and Susan have been great supporters. Keith Stoltz certainly stepped up in a big way and just gave a real gift to our whole community. So if you see any of those folks, thank them. The Avalon Foundation takes our responsibility towards your well-being very, very seriously, and we have a whole set of protocols about, you heard on the way in, where you're supposed to stay in your area unless you're using the restroom, and texting to get the drinks and all that. We also really depend on you to do your part, which is to keep your mask on unless you're sipping. So don't wear it under your nose, keep it on unless you're sipping the whole time. And I know nobody likes that. I don't like it either. I wish that things were different, but that is how we're gonna ensure that all of us are gonna stay healthy throughout and do this safely and continue. So please participate. Thanks. So Chris Trapper has played in the Stoltz listening room many times. It's a phenomenal show that he puts on. I know that he's going to do a great justice to this place, just starting it up. I want you guys to give him a big welcome, all the way from Boston, Chris Trapper.
It's cool, but
it was very quiet out here. It's Saturday night. Come on, you can give a little bit. It's weird, but it's okay. It's weird, but it's okay. All right, welcome everybody. I'm going to start I'm starting my set with a song that's just kind of a. I want to bring you to a beach in Cape Cod. First of all, how's everybody doing tonight? Let me be professional and ask, how is everybody doing tonight? First of all, a big round of applause for the great opening act this evening. I didn't catch the set, but I heard it was amazing. I'm just trying to keep things normal for you. It was a great opening act. I haven't been getting booked much lately. I haven't figured out why. But thank you so much for having me here tonight. Just makes me feel normal, and it feels great. So thanks for doing this. Thanks for being here in the cold, and I'm just super happy to be here. In fact, I'm happy to be out of the house. So I live in Boston, Massachusetts, about 30 minutes from Cape Cod. So picture yourselves walking along a beach in Cape Cod, nice and warm. Maybe you're longing for somebody across the ocean. Send a letter to the middle of the world, that I never could forget her like some ordinary girl. Traveling through time, poured out all my mind in a letter to the middle of the world. Send the bottle on its way across the waves. In a letter left inside, I lost a little piece I'd saved of my life every day. Love had now locked away in a bottle on its way across the waves. That's why I'm standing by the sea. Cold water waltz across my feet. Last night I dreamed you came and danced with me. My melody. So I walked until my skin burned from the sun. Paused on every empty bottle, stopped and looked in everyone, hoping for just some sign that you would come. And I walked on as my skin burned from the sun. That's why I'm bending on my knees. Picked up a shell I saw that gleamed. My ears would swear they hear you call to me. My melody. That's why I'm standing by the sea. Cold water waltz across my feet. Last night I dreamed you came and danced with me. My melody. So the seagulls swim in circles from the sky, but the one with the broken wing will walk the beach and cannot fly. I watch him as he tries, 'cause there for you go I, as the seagulls swim in circles in the sky. Well, thank you very much. So this next song's claim to fame. It plays in a movie where this song's the backdrop as Selma Hayek gets naked. Pierce Brosnan watches her from an upstairs window. It's you know, when I first started writing songs, I never imagined that my claim to fame would be a nude scene, but I'll take whatever I can get. And this is a song called "If You're Still There." I've been staying inside, watching from the outside. My God, it's been a long time, for sure. I've been reaching for my west side, 'cause it used to be my best side. But it's a part of me I can't find anymore. I wanna fly to your side. I wanna fly threw a ghost town. But suddenly you came around. You were throwing out your wedding gown for good. And every time you look at me, I forget who I used to be. You're throwing all the shame off me. I'm pure. I wanna fly to your side. I wanna fly to your side. So where we're coming from, doors are closed, and where we're going, no one knows, and where we are is underneath these stars. Close my eyes and count to 10. If you're still there, I'll kiss you then, and then we'll disappear into the air. I wanna fly to your side. I wanna fly to your side. Oh, I wanna fly. I wanna fly. Oh, I wanna fly. I'm going to do an old-fashioned fade-out. Before computers did it for you, you'd have to actually play the fade-out. So let's pretend it's 1975. I like a fade out because it makes it sound like the song just kind of goes on forever. It never actually ends. It just disappears into the ether somewhere. It's like a bunch of big balloons that just kind of float away in the sky. Goodbye, song. It's not over. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. All right, so welcome to the Chris Trapper Super Spreader Concert Tour 2020. I'm kidding. It's a joke. This is very, very safe. It's like the safest show I've done in many, many months. Over the summer, I played in many different places across the country because I was doing backyard shows all summer long. And what you realize when you do that is that every state truly sees the whole global pandemic thing very, very differently. So tonight I feel very safe. That's all I'm going to say politically, but I feel safe. And thank you for showing up. I appreciate it very, very much. I do miss seeing your beautiful faces, though. I personally always feel good wearing a mask because I know that my eyes are my only good feature. So I'm always like, well, that's good. It's good that that's out there. So this next song was inspired by. It's a long story, but basically I toured with another artist who. You might have I can't say the artist's name because it reveal too much, but you might have a friend like this who may be a couple that like to fight in front of other people. And so I'm always the person that this couple likes to fight in front of because they're basically friends, both of them equally. And so they like to use me as their judge. And so he'll say, Chris, she's being unreasonable, right? And she'll say, Chris, she's being so stubborn, right? And I'm always like, I'm just going to use the restroom, let you guys work it out. So it's like a relationship accident that you can see should not have happened, but it did happen. And it makes you appreciate whatever you have that's good at home. Don't remind me where I should be. I am here and you're here too. It's just the two of us, and isn't that enough? Just stay beside me through the morning. As the sun streams through the dust that turns to glitter, sailing round the both of us. Drove slow past the accident. Too many cars up in smoke. I thought as I was passing it, you're my only hope. You're my only hope. Don't receive me with a blessing. If you knew half of the sins I've done, you'd probably never talk to me again. So walk beside me through the thunder, 'cause I fear what's coming around the corners more than one of us could take along. Drove slow past the accident. Too many cars up in smoke. I thought as I was passing it, you're my only hope. You're my only hope. Drove slow past the accident. Too many cars up in smoke. I thought as I was passing it, you're my only hope. You're my only hope. It's funny, I just walked over to the stool to look for my set list. I realized that I don't have a set list. So here I am, without a set list. I'm going to play a song that's it's the shortest song that I've ever written. This song clocks in at 1 minute and 47 seconds long, which I considered a big career accomplishment when I wrote it. Because the biggest amateur mistake that you can make when you first start writing songs is that you get a cool idea for a song and maybe you raided your parents' liquor cabinet or borrowed your brother's marijuana collection, and you tend to you start writing a song. I first started writing songs when I was 13 years old. And I'd get a good idea for a song, and I'd get so excited about, say, one verse, then I'd say that verse was so cool that I need to write another verse. And that one's still cool, so I'm going to write another verse. Then I write another verse. And so I kept doing this until I was about 18 or 19 years old. And I used to have one trusted friend who I'd send my new songs to on cassette tape through the mail. And any of my new songs back then would take up literally one full side of one cassette. And so I'd send it in the mail, and he would have to call me with his comments. He couldn't text me. He couldn't email me. He'd have to call. And so he'd say, Chris, it's a wonderful new song that you just wrote, but you might want to trim about 34 minutes off the song just to make it more radio friendly. So, being older and more jaded now, I started writing this next song, and then I finished one verse, and I thought to myself, well, there's no rule that a song has to have a chorus, and bridges are, of course, overrated, unless you're Barry Manilow or Barbra Streisand, and you can do the multi-key change bridge, which I unfortunately don't have that kind of musical talent. So I wrote a second verse, and I was like, that's all I got. The song is done. And this song has over 5 million plays on Spotify, and it gets played on Sirius Radio all the time. But I think that they only play it because it's so short that it fits right before any commercial break perfectly. So this is a song called Angel Appearing in a Small Cafe. And the song is actually shorter than that story. If you wanna meet me, come on down. If you wanna see me on the town, I will bring the sum of my mistakes, and you will bring a smile right to my face. I'm not gonna find you in the crowd. You're gonna wear an outfit that's so damn loud. You could put the peacocks all to shame. I try to find a shirt that's got no stains. You window shopping down the lane. Me, I'm all singing in the rain. Someone threw a kiss off the balcony, and someone else has bended on one knee. Why don't we go drink up all these lights? There's no place that I'd rather be tonight. It's an angel appearing in a small cafe. It makes me feel like I might float away. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Whoa. Now it's time for a commercial break. All right. So just released a new album, or CD, or thank you. And this song's off the record, off the album. I've never played this live in concert before, so I'm suddenly extremely nervous. But it's kind of a touring. Last year I did 152 shows on tour. So I think I wrote this around the 99th show. We were starting to get homesick. answer me, please hear my call. Oh, no, I already fucked it up right off the bat. Let me start this over. I just remembered it now. As I was singing it, it's like, that's the wrong lyric. All right, I'm going to start this over. So you have to picture yourselves, you're like staying in some motel in East Bumfuck somewhere, and you're homesick. Answer me, answer, I'm late for the show. I'm calling and calling, but nobody's home. The highways and byways are jammed to my soul, and the mirror is lying and calling me old. I remember the first time that I kissed your face. You turned from the light and my shadow erased. Outside your apartment at the end of the hall, when the time that we lost felt like no time at all. Headlights remind me it's so hard to find me here like a ghost on the road. You say this town's dying, but nobody's buying. I know that there's nowhere to go. So answer me, please hear my call. I'm tied to the fate that will bring down us all. There's too many problems I'm too tired to solve. It's late and I miss you. I'm homesick, that's all. Thank you very much. It's like a very, very quiet outdoor library or something here this evening. It's like, I'm sorry to disturb you with music, but I felt like playing. I'm going to play a song that I had in a film called There's Something About Mary. Well, hey, come this May, we'll be running in the sun again. The time will come. And this is a song that's about life will get better. And so that's what I'm trying to tell you guys here tonight. I actually flew my first flight a couple weeks ago. I'm going to talk most of the show this evening because I haven't spoken to anybody for many, many, many months. But I went to the airport. It was completely empty. I'm walking into my flight, and as I'm walking in, there's these very, very specific, dots on the ground saying stand 6 feet apart. So I'm very careful to not walk within that 6 feet boundary. Then I get on the plane, sit in my seat. There's a woman sitting 6 inches away from me. And I'm like, what happened to that 6 feet rule? Of course, the plane was jam-packed. The woman next to me had her mask over her nose, under her nose, the whole flight, and wanted to talk the entire flight as well. He's being polite. Of course, I talked the whole flight. So you might not want to get, too close to me this evening, which is why I'm this far away from you. Although it was 3 weeks ago, I still feel fine. I don't have a temperature. I checked before I played. So anyway, this is a song called Everything Shines. A band called Great Big Sea also did a cover of this song. And it became a hit song for them. Not their biggest hit, but one of their bigger hits. So when I would play this on tour for the next couple of years after they had a hit with it, people would approach me and say, why are you playing that Great Big Sea song? So I would say, on a regular basis, you say, well, actually, it's my song. We're friends, and they covered it, and that's all. After a couple of years, I was like, I just like it. I just like it. It's a good song. I like their song. Well, hey, come this May, we'll be running in the sun again. Your time will come. You're just a young, broken heart, been out sleeping in the yard. How could you be so dumb? All we losers stand in line, just waiting for our time. Broken angel, take that plane and finger paint the sky till everything shines. Everything shines. Everything shines. Broken clock, haven't heard your old tick-tocking, man, for much too long. And lonely jukebox in the corner of a nightclub, man, I need your song. All we losers stand in line, just waiting for our time. Broken angel, take that plane and finger paint the sky till everything shines. Everything shines, yeah. Everything shines. Everything shines, yeah. Everything shines. Stand in line, just waiting for our time. Broken angel, take that plane and finger paint the sky till everything shines. Everything shines, yeah. Everything shines. Everything shines, yeah. Everything shines. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. thank you so much. I just had a very interesting thought as I was playing that song. I was thinking that you guys may be at the coolest live music event happening in Easton, Maryland tonight. And yeah, it may be a little weird because we're sitting far apart, but it's our weird, and we can own it. So let's give this night a huge round of applause for being here to see some live music. That's right. So I toured with a rock and roll band for 10 years called the Push Stars. I don't remember any of it. We toured from the smallest, shittiest bars to the nicest arenas and everything in between. And we had one of our songs became a semi, almost very close to being nearly a hit. It peaked at number 13 on the AAA radio charts, which is the adult alternative radio charts. It's a format at radio geared towards women, age 18 to 97. It's a very wide format. And the alternative that our label offered us, at times you can either do adult alternative or regular alternative. So I said, well, what is regular alternative? Who is that geared towards? And it was geared towards men age 18 to 24. And so I said, let's go with adult alternative. So because it did so well at that radio format, it still gets played in various, like this next song that I'm going to play for you, it still gets played in Home Depots and Bed Bath & Beyonds, and like it calls from friends. You're like, dude, I'm shopping at Home Goods right now, and your song is playing. I'm enjoying some French fries at Arby's, and your song is playing. And I always have no response, because I'm not sure how to respond to that. There's a CVS across the street from my house where a few summers ago, I was buying batteries for my kid's Xbox. I have 2 sons. And so I was buying batteries for my kid's Xbox at 9:45 at night, right before closing time. And the store was empty, and I'd been off the road for maybe 2 months. So I always forget that I sing for a living when I'm off tour. I just feel like I'm just unemployed. So I'm buying batteries, I'm dressed in kind of ratty sweatpants, and so I'm handing the cash over, and I start to recognize the song playing over the loudspeakers in the store. So my first thought is like, this song is so overplayed. It's me. Oh. So then I had to reassess my thinking because I thought I wanted to tell somebody. Because I don't know, it's weird. That's me singing. It's weird. And so I look behind me. The store is completely empty. I look across the counter, and there's a young kid who just wants to get home to play his Xbox as soon as possible. And so I'm thinking he won't be into my kind of music anyway, so why bother telling him? Don't even bother. And then I start to have this whole angel-devil thing start to happen where the angel's like, no, you know what, Chris, you should tell him. And then the devil's like, he's not going to give a shit, don't tell him. Then the angel's like, Chris, how many more times in this kid's life will the guy who's singing over the loudspeakers above his head be simultaneously standing across the counter from him? It will never, ever happen again. You need to tell him. And so I caved, and I said, hey, man, that song right there, well, it's me. And he just gave me a look like what mental institution did this guy escape from? So you might hear this next song in a Home Depot at some point in time, and it's called Any Little Town. Could I get just a little less of this guitar coming back at me, please, Ryan? Thanks. Well, every time you smile, it takes me quite a while to and I should tell you what this song's about, because I haven't talked to anybody for so long. When I first moved to Boston, I'm originally from Buffalo, New York. Oh, it's more applause than I get in Buffalo when I play there. And So you used to take the Greyhound bus from Boston to Buffalo. It's a short bus ride. Maybe it should be 6 hours, and it takes 75 hours. But you go through many, many towns, like these little towns. You basically had this recurring thought: what if I just stepped off the bus? You started a new life in, like, wherever, Utica, New York, or wherever, any town in between Buffalo and Boston. All right. Well, every time you smile, it takes me quite a while to recover. And every time you cry, I find I'm searching for the rock I can grow under. Oh, this could be any little town. There must be mountains crumbling somewhere. And if I could take you there, I'd hold you till we vanished into thin air. It's crazy how I love you, yeah. So I went running up the street, almost forgot that I had feet, searching for something. Just peeling out my crazy eyes, feeling the full effect of lies, left me with nothing. Oh, someone said to me today, son, you run your life away, dancing and dreaming. But I could hear beneath the haze of his hopeless, lifeless days, his heart was screaming. It's crazy how I've run through you, yeah. Yes, it's crazy how I've run through you, yeah. Well, this could be any little town. Say when she sees me, any little town. Any little town. Sacred and easy. Take a lot of time, I might be less than a long line of men to love you. So should I kick and twist and scream, or could I just lay back and dream and think of summer? Oh, there'd be no one else around, just you and I, and the sound of us breathing together. Stuck in this crumbling little town, we'd be happy just to lie down there forever. It's crazy how I love you, yeah. Yes, it's crazy how I love you, yeah. How I love you. Well, this could be any little town. Same when she sees me, any little town. The same so she frees me, any little town. Sacred and easy. You guys doing okay? Are you completely freezing right now? You feel okay? Okay. I'm going to play a song that... I have two songs that have been working really, really well for me during a global pandemic. When I first started writing songs, I never thought I would say those words in public. But this next song, for some reason, a lot of people have written to me saying that this song has helped them through this weird time period that we're in, which is soon to pass. And it's a song called Fuck It. So I hope anybody who is offended by a few F-bombs can forgive me this one song. Because I've only written one song that could be qualified as being parental advisory sticker on the CD, and it's this next song. And I wrote it after my parents, so basically I lost both my parents within a 3-year time span. They're really cool people, and they encouraged my music a lot. And so when you lose anybody, you go through a the grieving process is very strange. It comes in 3 phases. And so the first phase is usually you just get sad. You cry, you get sad. And the second phase is it's kind of strange. You just get angry about everything. You get angry at God, if you believe in God. You get angry at science. You get angry at the hospital. You get angry at whatever else. Then the third, most recently discovered phase is called the fuck it phase by psychologists worldwide. It's when you say, fuck it, I have to move on with my life, because life is short for me too. So I wrote this song right at the onset of the fuck it phase. So this is a song called Fuck It, and I've already said it so many times that I'm going to sing it into the mic full volume this evening. I usually sing it off the mic, but I'm off my game. It's been a long time since I've done a live show, so usually I sing this off mic, but I already screwed up, so let me just screw up 100%. So if you're offended, I'll get back to clean songs right after this song. I don't compete much cause I don't care if I win. Spend way too much time worrying whether my ship will sink or swim. If anyone was wondering what's my philosophy, I can only tell you what it seems to be. I fuck it. Father Time can just suck it. I'll keep my head in a bucket so I can see my own sky. Take your random acts of violence and every moment of silence. I've got a great place to file it where the sun does not shine. Will you be nice to me and I will be nice back to you? That is my religion and my constitution too. Well, everyone's so paranoid with 3 locks on their door, afraid to make eye contact at the grocery store. I fuck it. Father Time can just suck it. I'll keep my head in a bucket so I can see my own sky. Take your random acts of violence and every moment of silence. I've got a great place to file it where the sun does not shine. I'm doing my COVID test right now. When you give sure that you can breathe for a long time. Hold on. You can almost guarantee that no. Nobody's ever waited backstage to meet the kazoo player. Okay. So if I wake up in a hospital with a magnet on my head, eating from a tube and filling pans beneath my bed, well, nobody is authorized to ever pull the plug, 'cause I'll be feeling fine since I found a new drug. It's called... That sounded like a Tuesday night in Bethesda. All right, this is Saturday night in the Easton. It should sound much more energetic. Here we go. It's called... Fuck it. Father Time can just suck it. I'll keep my head in a bucket so I can make my own sky. Take your random acts of violence and have a moment of silence. I've got a great place to file it, but the sun does not shine. Trade the eternal sadness for every moment of gladness that's all descending to madness. And have a great time. All right, this is a song called Make It Through. It's off my new record. We're at the intersection. Should I laugh or should I cry? What's it gonna be? I can barely decide. I feel your frustration, but you keep it in your mind and say I love you, and we'll make it through. We'll make it through. We're on a roller coaster that we never meant to ride. Started off so slow, didn't know it went so high. You slipped me a smile, but I can see you're terrified. I say I love you, and we'll make it through. We'll make it through. Each time the sun comes up, I'm grateful for the day. Though you're sleeping, I can't help but kiss your face. It's quiet times in this old house when nobody's awake that I think of all the things I need to say. Remembering the first time we lost somebody that we knew. The sky was falling, birds stop chirping too. It's a helpless feeling when you don't know what to do. Just say I love you, and we'll make it through. We'll make it through. We'll make it through. We'll make it through. All right. I want to see if anybody here in this crowd tonight is a good singer. I've never asked anybody to try to sing with me, but the first part is very easy. The second line is more complicated. And let's see if anybody can do all like this vocal line with me. So you're gonna sing. The first part is easy. It goes like this. We'll make it through. And the second part's hard. Make it through. Little vocal test for you, so let's give it a try. We'll make it through. Here it comes. make it through. You have to do it in your barroom voice, as loud as you possibly can, like you're in the shower and the acoustics are just the way you like it. Let's give it a try. We'll make it through. One more time. Make it through. We'll make it through. Very nice. Thank you so much. This is a song I wrote right before I went on a reunion tour with my old band. My bandmates and I have a beautiful relationship, a beautiful friendship. And so this was more of a song about us versus the music business. The music business is a circus, and we're the clowns. No, I don't miss the arguments over what to feed the elephants, or where to pitch our tent up in this town, or juggling the acrobats who drank too much of this or that, or fighting off my fear of falling down. No, I don't miss the mornings and all the two-bit towns. I may not miss the circus, but I sure do miss the clowns. No, I don't miss the bickering, whether the fat lady was gonna sing. It always was an old familiar sound. We watched the human cannonball blow straight through the wall. We picked them up in pieces on the ground. 'Cause yes, it got so lonesome when the moon went down. I may not miss the circus, but I sure do miss the clowns. Dusting off the old trapeze, the splints and cramps in both my knees. The mirror went and stole half of my hair, but I still have my calloused hands and a heart just sore before it lands, even if it's 3 feet in the air. 'Cause I still see sad kids smiling through the glow stick spinning round. I may not miss the circus, but I sure do miss the clowns. Well, thank you so much. So I hosted my own cruise last year, but literally right before the shutdown of cruises happened. And if you had told me back when I first started writing songs that, you know what, Chris, someday you're going to be hosting your own cruise, I would have said, like, you know, what drugs are you on? But when I listened to the lyrics, this next song that I wrote about 10 years ago, It sounds like whoever wrote this song would definitely eventually be hosting his own cruise. So, a song called Away We Go. Dreamed there was a sea surrounding you and me. We took a week-long trip out on a tourist ship with flowers on your head, my jacket striped in black. Gently I kissed your neck down on the server's deck, wondering how far we are from home, feeling like it's anywhere that both of us go, and away we both of us go, and away we go. And I dreamed there was a sky surrounding you and I. We took a tiny plane, propellers fought the rain. So then the plane went down. This is our island now, living on coconuts, yeah. Sea breeze through wicker huts, wondering how far we are from home, feeling like it's anywhere that both of us go, and away we both of us go, and away we go. When I first started playing ukulele, I only learned classic rock, because that's what I was into at the time. It took me 6 months to realize that the ukulele was not the proper instrument for this kind of music. I'm gonna wait for the engine to pass. I dreamed there was a place in someone else's face where I could get away with no ticket, no suitcase. We're undercovers now. It's raining out, and how we love to stay in bed. Take time to not forget, wondering how far we are from home, feeling like it's anywhere that both of us go, and away we both of us go, and away we go. It's a hard chord right here. I gotta get. All right, so I'm going to play 2 more songs and then pretend that's the end of the show. And if you clap after the second song, I'll come back and play 1 more song. Just how it's got to be in professional show business. So. Sitting alone in my room on a Saturday night, well, somebody's plans fell through the story of my life. But I don't mind, I always keep in mind that where you end up is where you are. And if you live to regret and you cannot forget, you find out you don't get far. When will my life begin? Look what the wind blew in. Look what the wind blew in. Watching the night fall down from my fire escape, wondering if I'm ever really gonna find my place. Tired of living cautiously, so much I want to shout under the reckless streets below, but the words won't come out. Where has my true love been? Look what the wind blew in. Look what the wind blew in. Turn off the lights as I lay down in my bed. Well, I can't sleep, so I stare at the clock instead. Midnight comes and midnight goes, yet somehow something's changed. I open the window the slightest bit as I close my eyes to pray. Where's my true love been? Look what the wind blew in. 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 This is my pretend last song. Thanks for being here tonight. I hope you've had a good time. I've had a great time. It's been great to be here. This song was also in the movie Some Kind of Beautiful with Pierce Brosnan, Selma Hayek, and Jessica Alba. But the bigger thrill for me was that my son's 5th grade class sang this for their graduation, which for me was a dad moment, was super, super cool. Because just picture 65 5th graders singing this song against their will. It was a beautiful moment. I didn't force it on them, the music teacher did, but it's a song called Into the Bright Lights. And so this is just it's just my song for the future. I'm just hoping we all head for the bright, beautiful future that we're in for. So I'm not going to go backstage. It's one of the worst speeches I've ever delivered, but I'm not going to go backstage because it'll be on the street. So I was going to step behind this stool here and duck. If you clap, I'm going to storm back to the stage in a triumphant return and sing another couple songs. Set off, secretly scared we get lost, up in the clouds, over the town, beyond the wall. Some of us knew we might fall under the weight of it all. though we'd been warned of the oncoming storms, still we stood tall. So from the moonlight straight to the sunrise, this will be our time to free fall and nosedive out of the black night into the bright lights, with the whole world in our sight, like a miniature paradise. Ooh. My shadow is cast on the ground, but I'm flying too fast to look down at the rooftops and trees, and my family waving at me. So from the moonlight straight to the sunrise, this will be our time to free fall and nosedive out of the black night into the bright lights, with the whole world in our sight, like a miniature paradise. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You should have seen the wild party that was happening backstage. It was unbelievable. You dragged me out here reluctantly. There were supermodels lined up to meet me. There were drugs on every horizontal surface in the room. And you dragged me out here, but you may have saved my life. So thank you. I'm going to play my most requested wedding song. The song has been used at 26 weddings for couples' first dances so far. And it has no divorces so far, so it has a 100% success rate, which is very good. So if you're getting married or thinking about it, or you're getting divorced and moving on to another partner, think of this song for your future. This is a song called Skin. And I wrote this song as a reaction to the thought that there's been so many love songs written throughout time, but they're always songs about falling in love. There's very few songs about staying in love, because it's a much more difficult topic to tackle as a songwriter. So this is my attempt. You and I know how to weather the weather, even though we have holes in our shoes. But still we learned that you never say never. You were covered in tubes in a hospital bed. I said I will love you still. I say I'll wait for you to put your fake teeth in. You say you'll wait for me to spray on my hair. You still steal my heart when there's nobody to reach in. I'll be kissing you when you take your last gasp of air. 'Cause I will still be there. I will still be there. If you break into or turn into a skeleton, I'll give you my skin. I'll give you my skin. You know you have the most beautiful body. Hate to remind you, but someday you won't. You'll be 85, a change in time, and I'll still sneak a peek in. Can't wait to see the face you make over the hill. 'Cause I will love you still. 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 When you're falling out, I'll tuck it in. If you're broken down, I'll give you my skin. If you break into or turn into a skeleton, I'll give you my skin. I'll give you my skin. Yeah, yeah. Give you my skin. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Give you my skin, 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 skin. All right, so I'm actually doing two more because I wanted to dedicate this next song to my former road manager, soundman Greg Cotter, who's here this evening, who toured with me for many, many years. He's been with me through many, many ups and downs on the road. So I'm gonna do this song for him, then I'll do one last song. Then we'll say goodbye. If you're freezing cold, you can go. I won't be offended. So this is a song from the movie August Rush, and it's called This Time. Going out to Greg. Tonight the sky above reminds me of you, love. Walking through winter time when the stars all shine. The angel on the stairs will tell you I was there under the front porch light on a mystery night. I've been sitting watching life pass from the sidelines. I've been waiting for a dream to seep in, fill my blinds. I wonder what might happen if I left this all behind. Would the wind be at my back? Could I get you off my mind this time? The neon lights and bars, headlights from the cars started a symphony surrounding me. Of things I left behind that melted in my mind, but now there's purity inside of me. I've been sitting watching life pass from the sidelines. I've been waiting for a dream to seep in through my blinds. I wonder what might happen if I left this all behind. Would the wind be at my back? Could I get you off my mind this time? I've been sitting watching life pass from the sidelines. I've been waiting for a dream to seep in through my blinds. I wonder what might happen if I left this all behind. Would the wind be at my back? Could I get you off my mind this time? All right, thank you so much. All right, so I did my pretend last song. Let me do my actual last song. Right now, do you have a good time tonight or what? That's what I'm trying to say. Let's try that one more time. Did you have a good time tonight or what? Then I'd like to close with a song about death, just to bring your good time to a screeching halt. Cheers, everybody, for being here. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So my most popular song, if you Google me, this song comes up. It's my most popular song, which is a weird thing that it's about death. It's a very weird thing to have your most popular song be about death. That's all I'm saying. People use this at funerals, and they'll write me emails. They'll say, "Chris, just want to let you know that we used your song for my uncle's funeral." And without thinking, sometimes, I want to answer back, so I say, "That's great." And then I forget. Oh, it's a funeral. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about your uncle's passing. But I'd like to dedicate this song to Timmy. Thank you to the Avalon Foundation for doing such an amazing job, for them to do all this work to set up a... Thank you, Susie, also, for them to do all this work to set up a live show. Nobody's doing live shows across the whole country. Literally, I've done 2 since March. So for them to do this, it's a really ballsy, super courageous thing. So give them your most applause you possibly can. I should say I have CDs for sale. I have action figures, bobbleheads, keychains, a clothing line. I have my own new fragrance. I have hair products. I have ketchup. I have mustard. I have relish. Whatever you need for your barbecue needs, right for sale, right over there at the merch table as you walk out. And so come say hi after the show. I will stand 6 feet apart. That's all I'm saying. It's a weird thing to have a new CD. Because not many people listen to not many people have CD players. So I used to always, it's a generous move, want to give people free CDs. So say, here, you take this. Now I can only say, yeah, just go log into Spotify.com. You can get my record for free. So things have changed. The music business have changed. So I always think about my parents when I think about how they would have dealt with COVID, because they were very, very, very rebellious people. So I wonder if they would have been, saying, you should still visit us, you should still see us, you should still love us, you should still hug us. But my mom actually wrote the chorus for this song. I have to give her full credit because she came up with the line, "Keg in my coffin." What happened was my sister-in-law's mother had passed away. And we were discussing at the kitchen table in Buffalo, New York, all the various funeral plannings that we had to do for my sister-in-law's mother. Because my mom, out of frustration, said at one point, she said, "Chris, you know what? When I die, just put the keg on my coffin." And my songwriting antenna just went way up, and I literally wrote this song in 10 minutes. So it's Keg in My Coffin. Thank you for being here so much. It's going out to Timmy. And so I hope to see you again someday soon enough. We'll be doing live music all the time. And thank you so much for having the courage to come out and to show up. So thank you very, very much for being here tonight. I appreciate it very much. I love you for it. And I hope to see you again soon. Okay? Until then. Put the keg on my coffin and think of me every so often. Have a loser's day parade for all my friends. Drink up life like a river till the pizza man delivers. Smile and know I loved you till the end. Here's what to do when my time comes to pass. Well, Charlie told me through the reflection in his glass. Don't waste time praying, 'cause I'm never coming back. Just throw a party in my name and put the keg on my coffin and think of me every so often. Have a loser's day parade for all my friends. Drink up life like a river till the pizza man delivers. Smile and know I loved you till the end. Here's what to write on the stone over my grave. His friends were earned and not a penny saved. Don't waste time crying, 'cause you two are on your way to meet me at the pawn shop in the sky. Put the keg on my coffin and think of me every so often. Have a loser's day parade for all my friends. Drink up life like a river till the pizza man delivers. Smile and know I loved you till the end. All right, so now we have to sing together before we leave. This is, you think about the fact that we're all sitting or standing on a parking lot. There's actual parking spaces where you're sitting. And think about how cool it is that we're here, that we turn this moment into a beautiful thing rather than a sad thing. We are here celebrating live music. I'm not saying it's me, but it definitely is us. So won't you sing this with me? You don't have to sing my song. You can sing your own favorite song, whatever you prefer. We can have total cacophony for as far as I care, but let's all sing something together right now on this parking lot that we've turned into a beautiful moment. So if you want to sing my song, it starts out, Put the Keg on My Coffin. Here we go. Put the keg on my coffin and think of me ever so often. Have a loser's day parade for all my friends. Drink up life like a river till the pizza man delivers. Smile and know I love you till the end. One more time, put the keg on my coffin and think of me ever so often. Have a loser's day parade for all my friends. Drink up life like a river till the pizza man delivers. Smile and know I loved you till the end. Smile and know I loved you till the end. Smile and know I loved you till the end. Smile and know I loved you till. That's not the end. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. Thank you so much, Easton. I appreciate it very much. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay lovely. All right, I'll see you soon.